though. Is anybody there? Is anybody around for a little midday grind? No? See nobody. Nathan Henson, first one here. Welcome, Nathan. I'm starting to think that nobody would show up. It's crazy. I've only been live for like 15 seconds, but I'm so used to people showing up like instantly. Hey Brian, Solo checking in from the office. Alright, Solo. Well, what's up, man? What's up? Just waking up perfect. DJ Ray Ray in the house. Got some familiar faces and some faces that I don't get to see all that often in here, which is exactly why I'm doing a little daytime stream. Did you join Alliance Wars yet? Quick shot. I have a plan for that. Don't worry. Do not worry. There needs to be some recordings going on. I have to wait just a little bit longer. I will not let the team down. Don't worry. Listening to the background at work. Alright, Edgar. Hey, it's daytime Brian. That's right, everybody. It's daytime me. That sounds weird, man. That sounds so weird. It's daytime Brian. Alright, what's up, everybody? Let me fire off a tweet over in Kabam's face real quick, just to let people know that I'm live. And then we're just gonna do some grinding, man. Don't get a chance to I mean, I could do a lot more daytime streams, but I don't generally do them just because I want to get other stuff done during the daytime. Stream's more of a chill, relaxed time at night kind of thing for me, typically. But I also figured, you know, a lot of you guys are grinding for Hyperion and could use something to grind to. Mountain Dew. No banana? I'm gonna have to figure something out to incorporate more banana into the stream, I guess. I didn't think it was gonna become such a thing when I when I first ate those triple bananas and then intercepted a banana after that. But bananas are good, man. Alright, let me take care of this real quick, guys. Dear at Marvel Champions. Hey. Hey, you grinding for Hyperion? Need something to need some background noise? This is stupid. This is not even a good tweet, guys. What do I say today, man? Tweet, give me a banana. Can I has banana? Give banana. Banana. B.S. I am now live. This is the worst tweet, guys. This is the absolute worst tweets that I could possibly come up with here. Does anybody have anything better? Thank goodness you started streaming. I thought I was going to have to work the rest of the day. No, dude, if you have work to do, get work done. BG has the website coming. It's slow going, Solo. It's slow going, but I've made more progress in the past few days than I have in a while, so I'm happy about it. Just kind of picking up steam here. I've got a lot of things laid out for how I want the site to be structured, and kind of working on getting some of that going, you know. All right. I don't know. We're just gonna send this. Whatever. It's a bad tweet. It's not like any of my tweets are that great anyway. Okay. Ah, man. All right. I'll give you, of course, man. Solo. I'll give you some more updates as it, you know, as it picks up a little bit more, as it becomes something that I'm a little bit not completely shameful to show. So yeah. Are you a professional streamer? Otter Foodful. I mean, I wouldn't really call myself a. I mean, oh wait, no, yeah, I guess I am. But really, I'm more of just a, you know. Okay. Hopefully you finally get that elusive Punisher. So I'm actually not going for Punisher. I know like the thumbnail still says like the Punisher arena and stuff like that. I'm still grinding in it, but I'm just picking up milestones. That's all I'm actually doing. Because here's the thing, guys. I'm gonna dump a lot of my units, and I have to make sure that I can maintain a certain level of units to keep getting everything in the game and keep staying competitive and stuff like that. But I'm about to dump nearly all of my units. Where are we at? Picking up a lot of these guys. I'm not going to do it just yet, but I'll show you how many I need to get. Here we go. I need 117 of these. On top of what I already have in the stash, this will allow me to 5 out of 5 Mystic Dispersion. So that's 3,500 units, man. That is 3,500 units. And I could afford that right now, but then what if like a deal comes around? And I just have this feeling like we're going to get some kind of crazy deal. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. But I have this feeling like we're going to get some, maybe not a crazy deal, but like at least some decent deal that I want to pick up by like the end of the Summoner Appreciation event, whatever you want to call it, going on right now. I just feel like something's going to come around, and I'll be sad if I don't have the units to get it. Like, what if it was... this is not going to happen, but what if it was Deadpool, man? What if they're actually giving Deadpool for units or something? I don't think it's going to happen. Not until, like, the movie comes out or whatever. Then again, like, I mean, he might not even ever come for units, but I don't think we're even going to see an offer for him until the next movie comes out. But you never know. Always want to have some units on hand, just in case. Want to get them with loyalty, saving from Unstoppable Colossus. Yeah, I'm about to pick up Unstoppable Colossus. I'm going to make a video out of that. Not that you guys need to see me picking them up, but there's going to be some advice when it comes to how to save loyalty and stuff like that. So I want to save that for that video. But the next videos that you're going to see out of me are basically going to be mastery videos. We only have a few days left of the free mastery resets. So yeah, the next maybe like 4 or 5 videos are all going to be mastery related. With the exception of like an Alliance War video that I want to upload as well. Maybe 2 Alliance War videos somewhere in the mix. Brian, you look like Carnage. Nice round heads. Thanks, Louis Guzman. Appreciate that, man. Do you think Hyperion will be lower on second round? Ah, man, I don't know. Typically, when a champion has gone for like a high amount, typically it has been lower on the second round, but that's also not always the case. So, yeah, I don't know. Brian, don't forget to do Expert Proving Grounds. Yes, I will be doing that. I'm actually in 5.2 at the moment, but yeah, trust me, I'm not going to forget to do that. Not at all. Is it hot there in New Jersey today? Caldwell Comics, I actually have not been outside today, so I don't even know. I can't tell. It looked like it might have rained a little bit, but it's not. I'm not going to record that, but I definitely want to level up some champions today with the level up event. I want to, or maybe I should actually. Do you play an iPhone? Yes, this is an iPhone 7 Plus. I want to do some leveling up today too. Record level up things, but it's gonna bump my prestige. So I could figure out when. Nah, that's not entertaining enough. I know some of you guys like to see level up stuff, but nah. I'll save the video stuff for the mastery stuff that I want to do. But basically, I'm going to be leveling up Voodoo. I'll be taking Voodoo to 99 signature ability as well. 5 out of 5, or 550. I'm just kind of waiting to see if there's going to be some other kind of level up thing going on here. You see how we have level up and then science advancement? I'll be real sad if I level up Voodoo and then a mystic advancement comes along. So, yeah. Is it hot? Looks outside. I don't know. No, I was trying to see if it was raining, man. I was trying to see if it was raining. Make a dueling video. Those are so interesting. Nah, that's never gonna happen. I know it's actually requested quite a bit as well, but nah, it ain't gonna happen. Dueling, I think, is kind of boring, guys. Level up Thor. You duped him 3 times. He'll be getting leveled up eventually. Not to rank 5, but he'll be getting leveled up eventually. Brian, good to see you. I'm already at 4.2 for Hyperion. Nice. Do you think he needs to be awakened or not? Need? No. But he becomes much better when he's awakened. So, yeah, do what you can to try to get him awakened. Ollie Miller in the house. What's going on? Great time to rank 3 your Hulk. I would love to. I just don't have the Alpha Catalyst. So, yeah. Yeah, I would really love to. I would love to rank up Hulk, guys. I would love nothing more. There's no other science champions that I really want to take up, but you know, I don't have the alphas. I need 10 alphas in total, and I just barely got my 5th one yesterday after I spent some glory in the glory store. So it's gonna be a long time before I get to 10. Especially because I want to level up Voodoo. Voodoo is going to be a prestige bump for me. I want to level up. Wolverine. No, actually, that one's not that important. I can wait on Wolverine. I was going to say I want to level up Wolverine because he's going to be part of my synergy team when I go back into Labyrinth. But honestly, that's not for a while, so I could still wait on that. I'm playing while watching chat. That's how I always do it, Molly. Arena doesn't take all that much focus. But if I do that in story mode, yeah, I die really quick. Brian, save up science ISO for the Homecoming Spider-Man. I almost read that as Hardcore Spider-Man because I wasn't sure what HC was. Nah. I mean, I don't think I'm going to get him. I'm not grinding for any feature champions for a bit, so... Any news when 14.0 will be released? Saw something in forums that lag and parry issues will be fixed to the next update. Really? Is there an update on the forums about that stuff? Wait, or was that an older post? Now that I think about it, was there any new posts like in the past day or two? I actually haven't been keeping up with the news all that well. Past couple of days. Running low on alphas as well. Hate wasting glory on them. I know, man. I'm gonna have to use it though. Like there's no other way. Luckily my alliance has been doing really well in Alliance Quest, so it's not as bad because we do get a lot of glory. But I prefer to spend that stuff on potions actually, so I could save some units. Did not see a new post on the forums. Okay, thank you Solo for the update. I was about to go check myself, but alright, good. Well, Gwenpool is cut off B. Probably pretty similar to what Hyperion's going to go for, so I'd say whatever Hyperion goes for, Gwenpool is going to go for the same amount. Milestone Smash, since not grinding for the champ. I could have just named it that. You heard about the current Alliance War, Wally? Oh man, it's gonna spoil a little bit of the video then. Don't say anything. But Eric Knight, thank you very much, man. Hang on one second here. I got a little distracted. Let me just finish this fight. But thank you very much for sending over the $2 super chats, Eric Knight. Milestone Smash. Yeah, I probably should have named it that. I guess next round I can call it that. That probably would be better. But let me throw you up the big old D here, man. Eric Knight, the big D. Thank you very much, dude. How good is Hyperion's regen? To be honest, I haven't really used it a ton myself, so I can't really answer. I can't really answer. I think to be honest, I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure how it works. Like, I've read the description, I've tested it out, I've got it working before, but I've used it so infrequently that I'm not even entirely sure. Let me give you the big old D, BG 2017. Yeah, man. Grinding for my first feature. Now I feel burned out grinding for Hyperion. Any tips? I mean, just think about how good Hyperion is, man. You don't want to miss out on that. That's the only tip I could give, really. I mean, sometimes it is good to take a little bit of a break. If you're feeling burnt out, then yeah, it could feel good to take a little bit of a break. But at the same time, you know, if you just hop right back in there, even if you may feel burnt out, if you just kind of hop back in there, get a round in, you're like, oh wait, this isn't going to take that many points. It's not going to be nearly as hard as getting featured champion is. And just always have something to grind to, man. Never just grind, and that's it. Always, you know, get some music going, turn on a stream, watch a movie, anything, whatever you gotta do. Doesn't Hyperion have like an old man Logan regen? No, you have to activate it. I really can't remember how to activate it. It's something like you have to have buffs and hold blockers, something like that. I'm not even sure. Will Hyperion be at 6.5 mil? Possibly. So go higher than what I have predicted on screen. What I have predicted on screen is just a guess. You know, it's the best guess that I can possibly come up with for the cutoff. You know, you don't want to just risk it and say, oh, I'll just go a tiny bit over what he thinks the cutoff's going to be. Go as high as possible. Jim said you didn't record the Alliance War against Seemingly Tenacious Alliance. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. It was just that was during my Labyrinth stream, and yeah, I couldn't, man. I couldn't. Like, my brain was barely working after that. That thing wiped me out, man. I just didn't have it in me to record it. I don't think it was the craziest war anyway. I think it was just like a standard war. So I don't think you're missing much by me not recording it. There was, oddly enough, there was like some trash talk going on. There was some trash talk going on in the war room, which is weird because like it wasn't YouTuber related or anything like that, but we played each other before, and I don't think there was that trash talk last time. Maybe there was. I'm not even sure, man. Dash back and hold block. Use 3 cosmic charges for a small amount of regen. Not very useful though. Got it, Solo. All right. So yeah, there you go. Pineapple. Pineapple, guys. Am I good? What gives, man? Disconnect already? Somebody hit me with that pineapple. Someone's throwing a kiwi in there. Alright, I'm seeing the pineapples. Alright, good. Alright. What I was saying about Hyperion, though, I think Hyperion is definitely worth an Awakening Gem. I used one on him myself. I don't regret it whatsoever. But if you don't mind, you can just grind for him twice, of course, and save your gem for another day. So, switch to Twitch. I tried that once before. It didn't really work out so well. I'm gonna stay on YouTube for well, forever, I suppose. Gonna wait for second round of Hyperion Arena. Cutoff is usually lower. That's the thing though about when the cutoff drops like that, because you know, take for example Carnage. Carnage ended up going for like 10 million. Like the 4-star, he went for about 10 million. And I'm sure if people knew that he was going to be that low, then more people would have signed up for that arena. More people would have tried to get Carnage, even if he's not such a great champion. But you never know just how much they're going to drop, and you're just kind of playing a gamble every time. I thought Nebula was going to be the same way. I thought Nebula was going to have a hefty drop and drop all the way down to like 10 mil. And she didn't. She actually went higher than she did the first round. So it can happen sometimes. Sometimes it goes higher. Sometimes it just goes higher, and there's... So yeah, like even though... Like you could take that gamble, but just know that it is a gamble, and you might miss out on the champion because of it. Brian, was the grind for Nebula worth it? Probably not. I thought I was going to make some more content with it. That's how I was justifying the grind. And I just didn't make any content with her. I haven't used her anywhere outside of the arena. So, no, it wasn't really worth it. It's not the biggest deal, but yeah. If I can go back in time, I wouldn't have done it again. A lot of the featured champions I got were absolutely worth it, though. That one just, eh. I mean, I might still make some content with her. There's still some cool things I could do. So it's not like it's a total loss or anything like that, but yeah, I thought I was gonna have, I thought I was gonna make like multiple videos out of her, and I just didn't. Can't wait to see your next 5-star opening. Me too, man. Hulkbuster. I hope I don't see you there, Hulkbuster. No offense. Like, I hope I see you in the chat, just not on my screen. How many 440s do you have? I don't even know. Not that many, actually, because a lot of the 440s that I had, I either ranked down during the rank down ticket thing, or I ended up taking them to 550. I have 10 550s, I know that. Right, when do I get my Marvel Insider points again? You got to check out the website, Lewis. I'm not sure the exact dates. Did you like my rank 3 5-star Ultron I showed you on Twitter? Yeah, man. I'd love to get one of those myself. That'd be the absolute best case scenario on my next 5-star opening. Is seeing that Ultron come around the corner and the wheel stopping on him. Oh, man. That would be awesome. Brian, your opinion on 5-star Archangel to rank 3 or 4-star duped Iceman to rank 5? That's a toughie, man. That's a real toughie. I would have to go with Iceman. I'd have to go with Iceman. But if you're looking to take Archangel to rank 4, then I guess go with Archangel. I'm not sure what your plan is for Archangel there. I'm guessing you didn't say that Archangel was awakened, which is so I'm guessing Archangel's not awakened, which means that I would go with Iceman personally. They're both really good champions, though. That's a tough one. Like you really can't go wrong either way. Do whatever you want to do. Do whatever feels right. Don't regret it. I'm confused why people would rank down champions. Certain champions suck. There's no other way to put it. Certain champions are just not very good. I had X-Pool Dead Force at rank 4, and yeah, I would never do that again. X-Pool Dead Force, he's never going above rank 3, unless I have every other 4-star champion leveled up. He's not moving anywhere. So, yeah. Right, how many more 5-star crystals do you think you'll be able to open until more trash stamps are added to the crystals in July? Not many. Maybe just one more. Is it early in July? I can't remember. It's probably just one more. Gwenpool is complete trash. Sure. If that's your opinion, sure. She's gonna get me through all of Labyrinth of Legends, though. So yeah. Alright, speaking of complete trash, that's what I'm playing like right now against this superior Iron Man. Yeah, actually pay attention for a second here. Yeah. Should I rank 4 Joe Fixit because of the soul events going on? Probably not. Like, my advice is no, but I ranked 4 myself. But probably not. He's probably not worth it, man. Who would you 550, Black Widow or Elektra? Is there better defense ability reduction champion? I'm not a huge fan of Elektra. For me, it's between Black Widow and Crossbones. But some people do really like Elektra. So, like, all three of those are not terrible champions. You just have to kind of take up whichever one you like the most. The thing about Black Widow is that I do think that she needs like a decent number of signature stones in her. So if you just use like an awakening gem on her and don't have any signature stones to feed, then she's probably not the best champion. But I still do like Black Widow best over all three. Like out of the three, I like Black Widow the best personally. Midday stream, yup, Jay, doing a little midday streaming. By the way, guys, speaking of a little bit of different stream, tomorrow, or not tomorrow, well, sort of tomorrow as well. Tonight and tomorrow, I'm going to be streaming a little bit earlier than usual. I get pretty much by that music, can't stand it. Well, I tried going to Twitch and being able to play other kind of music, but that didn't work out. Trust me, I tried, man. Is it loud, though? It feels like it's a little bit louder than usual, but I can't tell. Maybe I need to adjust the settings a bit. But what was I saying? So yeah, tonight and tomorrow is going to be a little bit of a different stream. I'm going to start a little bit early. I don't know exactly what time. I have to figure it out. I'll update on Twitter. It's probably going to be... I want to say maybe like 11 p.m. Eastern. Again, I'll update on Twitter though, because it might not be that. It might be another time. What I want to do though, what my intentions are for tonight and tomorrow, is to run my my little speed gauntlet. Are you making a video about this war? Yeah, Jay, I'm going to. Trust me. But I want to do a little bit of a speed gauntlet tonight and tomorrow. Tonight I'll do it without the Suicide Masteries, and tomorrow I'll do it with the Suicide Masteries. I have to figure out... I would have done it like right now, but I still have to figure out how to add the timers on screen, speedrunner style. It shouldn't be hard. Like, speedrunning is a pretty big thing at this point, so it should be pretty easy to add it to OBS. I'm sure there's some little tutorial out there that I can follow and get it set up in like 10 minutes or something like that. 5-star Hawkeye. Did I not use you before? Ah, I never used my other 5-star champions in here. Alright, let me use those real quick. Whoops. Gotta go. Bye, Brian. Bye, everyone. Alright, Molly. Take care. What is up, Hector? Save 3,800 units from Labyrinth with those potions farming. Thinking of unlocking suicides and grind faster. Nice, man. Good to hear it, TB. Alright, actually, before I forget, I do want to check out the sound settings here. I adjusted them a little bit when I was running Labyrinth. Maybe I could lower it just a tad. Let's try that. This way, if you guys want to play like your own music or something like that, let me know if it's too quiet. Yeah, let me know if it's too quiet. But this way, I figured you guys can play your own music if you want. I do that sometimes if I'm in another stream. I'll just throw on some other music while I'm listening. And as you may know, 5-star are taking over now, so it makes sense. I didn't see your first comment there. Iceman's signature ability isn't that much. Oh, you're still talking about the Archangel Iceman thing? I don't think 5 stars are really taking over as much as people think. I think we're still pretty far away from 5 stars really taking over. But they're both really good champions, like I said, so either way is fine. Is there any way that Kabam could level the playing field for Android users? To get Hyperion on my phone, I would have to grind pretty much non-stop because of loading times. No, not really. Like, unfortunately, I don't think there's anything they could really do. It could be split between Android and iOS, but even then, that doesn't help because certain Android phones load significantly faster than other Android phones. So, you just kind of have to take it for what it is. Alright, is there a way to stream with Reflector 2 with OBS without having to use display capture? I don't think I use display capture. Let me see what I use, Hector. No, yeah, I use game capture, actually. Yeah, I'm not an OBS expert. I'd have to, like, really dig through it as I'm playing here. But look into game capture. That's what I use. Because I use game capture, and then when I open something up like Twitter, then I turn display capture on. Is there any other way to write to you apart from sending a tweet? Twitter is the best way. Like, I do check comments on YouTube, but it becomes really hard to stay on top of it all. Twitter's the best way. Even Twitter, I don't see everything that comes across. That's really the only two ways is YouTube and Twitter. I try, of course, but there's a lot going on. Actually, like in the streams, it might be the best way even. Legend of Bobbin in the house. Should I rank for 5-star unduped rocket for Labyrinth? Unduped? I would say no. Wait, is that the real Legend of Bobbin? There's no way for me to check on when I don't know how people check it, but yeah, either way, I would say no. Rocket, if he was duped, I would say yes. Potentially. I would do some testing before saying yes for sure. But duped, I would think that he'd be able to handle it. But without being duped, no. Thing is that tweets are a bit short for what I want to write, and I might have a present for you should you wish to receive one. I mean, I like presents, but I'm just trying to think, man. Like, there's no way we could talk about it like here on stream or on Twitter at all, because yeah, it really makes it like 1,000 times easier for me is the thing. Maybe a generic email for contacts. See, even email gets like, I'm bad at keeping up with emails, man. So yeah, is a real Bobbin. Click the 3 dots next to his comment and go to his channel. Is that how you do it? You have to click the 3 dots. Every time I just like keep spamming on like the profile picture, thinking it'll take me there. Go to channel. Ah, look at that. Wow. I never knew how to do it. Thank you very much, man. Alright. Oh, your icon looked different. That's why I wasn't sure if you were the real Bobbin or not. That, or maybe I just haven't seen you in a while and I forgot what it was? I don't even know. Okay. The more you know, exactly. What's up, Brian? How you doing? Q8! What's going on, man? Thank you very much, man. I don't think I've got a chance to thank you. Seeing you in a live stream chat. But, dude, thank you very much, man. Crazy generous. the donation that you sent over the other day, man. Definitely appreciate it. For some reason, I can't get game capture to work. I'm not sure, Hector. Like I said, unfortunately, like I'm not really an OBS expert. I can only tell you that's what I'm using. Let me see if I can give you any other advice. Alright, so my settings are in game capture, it's capture specific window, that's the mode. The window is airserver.exe. And that's really it. Yeah, that's it. That's the only thing in there that I can think of that may help you out. Yo, BG, Graphics Inc., what's going on, man? It's my pleasure, man. Keep up the good work. Yeah, thank you, dude. How long are you streaming for? Jay, not super long. I was thinking maybe like another hour or so, something like that. Normally at night I stream for like 2 hours, but I do have to actually get to work on other stuff today as well. So yeah, I'm not going to be streaming super long. And then I'll be back doing that gauntlet tonight. I'll make a video, get to work on website stuff a little bit for a few hours, and then set up the stream stuff for tonight. Get that going. Man, I got lucky and got my 5-star Archangel. Nice, dude. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Do you have like an Awakening gem, or did you get Archangel twice or anything? Did you get super lucky and get Archangel twice? Either way, that's a sick pull, man. Alright, I'm getting crushed here. Trying to read some chat messages here. So, Bobbin, are you trying to do like Labyrinth 100% like anytime soon, or are you just trying to plan for the future with your rocket question? Because I'm a little bit intrigued on what your plans are. Got him once, but going to go for him again as I need 1,200 shards for another spin at him. Okay, nice, man. I wish you the best of luck. That'd be sick if you can get him duped. Is the website still a tentative 2020 up and running date? Oh, man. It might as well be, right? But no, actually, so the plan is to go as hard as I possibly can for the next 100 days or so. I haven't actually figured out how many days there are until Comic-Con. There's like I think it's a little bit more than 100 days, but I'm also there's like a week next month that I'll be going on like a little bit of a family camping vacation kind of thing. I'm still gonna take my laptop with me, but I'm not gonna be able to. I'm not really gonna work too much that week. Just really want to spend time with family and stuff for that week. But other than that, every other day leading up to Comic-Con, I want to go as hard as I possibly can on the website. And the goal is to get something presentable by then. Like, it's going to be relaunched by then, but, like, before then. But I want to get as many features in there as possible, you know? It's going to be something that I'm going to be working on for, like, the next couple of years, updating it, adding more tools to it, all that kind of stuff. But I want it to be as cool as I possibly can for Comic-Con. There's like no real reason other than like just, you know, I need some kind of deadline to set for myself. So yeah, that's the only real reason, because I'm sure people are still gonna know me as like a YouTuber when I go to Comic-Con or whatever, but maybe by next year it'll be like, oh, you're the guy that runs that website, cool. Not that there's anything wrong with being a YouTuber, but it's just that's what I want to do, you know. Yeah, I was considering using Rocket to start working on 100% Labyrinth. Might wait to rank 4 5 stars till I do my 5-star Iceman opening, though. Okay, yeah. Man, like I want to get back into Labyrinth myself. I really do. It's fun, man. Like some people might not have think that, you know, might not have thought that I was or might have thought that I wasn't really enjoying myself there, because it was a grind, man. It was brutal and everything, but I had a lot of fun doing it, and I want to go back in there for sure. It's just, it's not going to be for a very long time. All the best for the website, BG. We all know it's going to be cool. Thank you, Solo, man. Hope so. How are you doing in this arena, or who are you going for in this arena? That's what you're asking. I'm just going for milestones, basically. I already have Hyperion. Hyperion's already awakened. And Punisher, I'm just not going to go for. I'm just going to pick up like some 5-star shards and milestones and units and that kind of stuff. Is the website going to be based on this game? And if so, will Kabam allow you to have a website on their game? Yes, it's definitely for this game. Exclusively for this game, just like my YouTube channel here. Is Kabam going to allow me to do it? Well, like, I don't see why not. The only issue that I could possibly see is, like, it's going to be using a lot of, like, their assets, you know? It's going to have, like, their portraits and character images and stuff like that. I don't think they'll have an issue with it, but you never know, man. There's other websites that use that stuff already, and they seem to be fine. I got a comment on Android. If he goes into performance, the newer Androids have a game mode which significantly increases how well the game runs on that device. Okay. I'm not sure if that guy is still here, but there you go. Seems like Dennis can help you out a little bit. When you're free, BG, wrap up the lane in war. Shouldn't take more than a few minutes. I know, Jay, but I have to make this video, man. Don't worry. Like, I'm not gonna mess it up. I'll do it after the stream. I just don't want to ruin the video. Gonna do my Labyrinth 100% the rest of this week, so Archangel can go to rank 4. But man, it's like torture, as I don't have the patience for the slow speed. Yeah, oh man. Like, how many paths are you done, Graphics Inc? Because, yeah, like, doing it all, like, back to back to back or something like that, I can imagine that wearing on you. Because, yeah, those fights are brutally long. You done 4 of them already, okay. What just happened on my screen? I just see some of your old fights earlier. You can technically adjust like the playback. Maybe you set it back. Maybe you hit the rewind button a little bit. You'll get a cosmic rank up gem, ranking up Kamala, and having fun and finishing 100% Labyrinth with her. Man, honestly, I wouldn't even mind if it, no, I shouldn't say that. I don't want a cosmic one, but what I was gonna say is all I really don't want is I don't want a science one from 5.2. That's the rewards he's talking about. I don't want a I really don't want a science rank up gem. Any other class. Cosmic might be like the second worst, but even still, as long as it's not science. Wolverine is so good for Act 5, Chapter 2. I should have, actually no, maybe not. I was going to say I might have Wolverine leveled up by then, but I'm probably going to do some of 5.2 this weekend. Maybe that's what I'll do Sunday. Hey BG, do you think a duped rank 3 5-star Electra can do a Legends run? No, I don't think so, Eric. Sorry to tell you. You probably need either a rank 4 5-star or a very strong rank 5 4-star champion. And even that like is becoming extremely hard to do with a 4-star champion. You pretty much need a 5-star rank 4 champion at this point. And even then, it's not like a guaranteed thing. There's other people competing with rank 4 5 stars that don't make the Legends cut. I thought it was a generic rank up gem, and it takes a 4 star from 3 to 4 or 4 to 5. I don't think so. Oh, actually, I'm in story quest. Well, I only have a little bit of energy. I can go finish it up real quick. We'll take a look at the rewards again, just a sec here. Is Carnage a good champion? I haven't played with him, but from what I hear, no. It's not very good. Let me just pay attention for this fight real quick so I don't get wrecked. Not that it's a super difficult fight or anything like that, but yesterday I was streaming one of these paths a little bit, and it almost came down to the point where I was gonna have to use a revive or a potion or something like that to get through, and yeah, don't really want to do that. Not till I get to the collector. So yeah, I'm thinking Sunday is probably a good day to do some collector streaming. I was gonna make it like a Carnage testing stream, but honestly, I'd rather just fight the collector. Maybe we could do a little bit of both. I'll do like a path or two at the collector, and then test out Carnage, something like that. I really wish I had other champions available. It would have made this a lot faster if I had Hyperion available. I was using Hyperion elsewhere. Ooh, 58,000 crit. Not too bad, not too bad. Alright, so let's take a look at that reward. Remember me from Bobbin's stream. Bobbin says, I remember you from Bobbin's stream. Nice, man. Yeah, Legendary, I remember your name. Okay. Yeah, it's just the gem crystal, so it could be any class, right? Any class from rank 4 to rank 5. Pretty sure that's how it works. I've never actually seen anybody open it, but I'm almost positive that's how it works. Did you see Nick 136's collector video? He figured out how to evade collector's SP1. Really interesting. I might have to look into that. I was actually planning on... Oh, he's not going to be ready in time either. Damn. I was going to say this too, guys. Like, I have a bunch of... I actually have a lot. I have a lot of these skill signature stones. And I was actually planning on taking Daredevil all the way up to 99 with these. That's how it works. Ian did it the other day. Got it. So yeah, I was planning on taking Daredevil all the way up to 99 with these, and then running Daredevil in there. I mean, I suppose I could still do it, but he's not going to be rank 5. I was also going to take him to rank 5. These alphas, man. Alphas and basics. Killing me. That's alright. We should rank 5 first. Hyperion or Ultron, leaning towards Hyperion. I mean, personally, I would take up Ultron, but it's up to you. It's your choice. I like Ultron in Alliance Quest, and he saves me more units than any other champion. So that's why I go with him. I'll claim that later when I can claim all of them. But yeah, that's why I go with Ultron. But Hyperion, also a good champion. Alright, let me hop back into Arena for a bit here. I have 4-star Daredevil Classic on 679. It's nice to have his evade, but his damage is so low. It's kind of low. It's not like the highest, but honestly, it's not that bad either. Considering he's a very defensive champion, he does more damage than a lot of the defensive champions, especially if you throw him on the right team, because his synergies are pretty nice depending on who you're using him with. But, you know, evading all projectiles, having 40% perfect block, you can't expect his damage to be insane. And having like stuns and stuff like that, you can't expect his damage to be too crazy. Struggling on alphas now because map 3 crystals move an expert tier and a couple used to get from milestones. I mean, there's a lot of reasons why we're struggling on alphas. The biggest reason for me is that I just wanted to level up some 5-star champions, and I leveled up a ton of them. And yeah, that emptied me out. That cleaned me out completely. I can't post that video. Any mod want to post it? I mean, people could just search it. There's no real need to post it. People would just search for it. Classic Daredevil actually has nice crit rating too. Yeah, it's not bad, because doesn't he gain crit when he uses a special or something like that? What do you think I should do with a 5-star Phoenix? You got a 5-star Phoenix, Graphics Inc. I don't know, man. Phoenix is like I'm actually BG, a long-standing member of 4 Lick will be leaving us today. Jay, no, what? Back to the Phoenix thing though. She's kind of fun to play, but she's really not all that useful in my opinion. So I wouldn't rank her up beyond like rank 3. Her prestige is crazy good as a 4-star, but as a 5-star, I don't think it's even worth it due to personal reasons. I want to throw out some guesses who it is, but at the same time I don't. Brian, did you put deodorant on today? Yeah, man, I bathed in it actually. What I do with deodorant, guys, is you know, the armpits, the crotch, the head, you just get it everywhere, and then you don't have to shower. I think that's how it works. I'm definitely joking, by the way. If you guys couldn't tell, don't be afraid to come up to me at Comic-Con thinking that I'm gonna just smell like disgusting old deodorant or something. Excited to see him go. Man, I want to know who it is now. I figured trying to use an arena boost and accidentally used my generic 4-star awakening gem on a 220 Gamora. Thoughts on Kabam support doing anything about it? I have no clue. Try, man. Definitely try. Whatever you do, please try. But I don't know if they're gonna give it back or not. BG, do you wax your forehead? Yes, with Turtle Brand wax. So looks like just SP1 is like a super late evade for the first few beams. I guess you're talking to somebody else who's talking about it. I still have never evaded it myself. To be honest, I don't think I'm going to try, though. Even if it is evadable, I'm probably just going to go in there with the strategy of power burn. Give you 3 guesses, then I'll PM you who it is. See, that's the thing. I don't know if I want to guess. Long-standing member, though. Does their name have a D in it? Yeah, never mind. I'm not even gonna guess. Well, I'm sure I'll see it soon enough. Just checked out Nick 136's video using Ultron. BG, you'll have to give it a watch. Yeah, I'll definitely check it out later. Euthanitis. Is it euthanitis? What are you trying to guess? No, just somebody in my alliance is leaving. It's probably Seaton, yeah. It's got a D in it. That makes me sad. I think I know who it is, but that makes me sad. Brian, you upgrading Voodoo to rank 5. Yes! Voodoo will be going to rank 5 today, sometime today. Basically, I'm waiting to see if there is a Mystic level up coming around. Probably not. Is that truck backing up? I don't know if you guys can hear that beeping. Oh, yeah, okay. There's a truck right outside. Alright. You just have to explore Chapter 2 for that rank up, Krista, right? You have to 100% clear it. No one from RBG? Yeah, I didn't think so, Jay. I could be wrong on who I'm thinking it is, but either way. Is 4-star cable any good? Just pulled him from premium. Nice. First off, congrats on any 4-star from a premium. As far as if he's good or not, I don't think he's bad. It kind of depends on who else you have, whether you would use him or not. But I definitely don't think he's a bad champion. His damage is actually a lot higher than people give him credit for, because of how strong like his heavy attack is. And when you start the fight using a heavy attack, like the degeneration that you put on the opponent is actually pretty strong. BG, you realize anybody could have a D in them, right? Oh, Aaron Abdo, you save the dirty talk for the late night streams. Gotta go work, BG. Good luck with everything. All right, thank you, Hector. But yeah, Cable, I think he's better than people give him credit for. But at the same time, it is a little bit hard to find an exact use for him, to be perfectly honest. So, yeah, play around with him. If you already have champions that have like a more reliable regeneration, I would say just stick with those champions. So, for example, you know, if you already have a Wolverine ranked up, you're probably just going to want to stick with that Wolverine. I think he's better champion than Cable. But if you don't have some kind of regeneration champion, then I think Cable is actually like he's pretty good. He's pretty good. I don't think running Suicide Masteries are also a no-go for Cable, I would say. Because you want to use your specials a bit more with Cable. With all that power gain that you have. Like, it wouldn't be terrible at the moment because recoil doesn't affect SP3s, but when they fix that bug, I don't think it's going to work out so great. And using cables like SP1 and SP2, they're actually pretty strong. BG, I have a 5-star rank 4 cable, and he's a monster. Nice, dude. Yeah, I really think that he's like not that bad of a champion. I have him at rank 5, and he's been on defense for me for a while now, just because I don't have another spot to use him. Steiny, what's up, man? But yeah, like if he wasn't on defense, I might use him in a like Alliance quest. His level 2 has concussion also, which I think people forget about that as well. Campbell's power gain is useless? I don't think it's useless at all, man. Mystic Advancement was last night. It could come around again, though. Not saying it will, not saying it's likely, but it could always come around again. I have, what do we have, like another 2 hours to see? Alright, so yeah, here's the thing. Like, there's going to be 2 more 7-hour solo events that come around before the 22-hour event is gone. So, it's always worth waiting, guys. It's always worth waiting. Like, yeah, you know, I want to rank up Voodoo as soon as possible, but I might as well just wait a little bit, be a little patient, see if I can get some better rewards. I can't tell you how many times I've done that, and, you know, I have a lot more 4-star signature stones in my collection because of it. You can use Nightcrawler Bamf ability after SP1. He can evade all the collector's specials. Interesting. Could be a good strategy. Took my 5-star Hawkeye to rank 3 and loving it. I bet, man. Hawkeye, he's a bit of a beast at the moment. That power burn. He still isn't the hardest hitter, but with the update to his bleed damage and everything, he's definitely, I would say, hits hard enough for a power draining champion. That, yeah, Hawkeye is a good champion for sure. Any tips for grinding for featured except suicides or no sleep? The only real tip I can give for grinding, actually, there's a few tips I can give, I suppose. The biggest one though is just turn on a stream, turn on music, turn on a movie, whatever you need to do to kind of get your mind off of the grind itself. I can't tell you how fast like I can get through my roster sitting in on like Dave's stream or on Joel's stream or whoever's stream, or just if I have some good music on even, or a lot of times I'm watching like tutorials on how to get stuff done on YouTube, and my grind will feel like it didn't even exist. Before I know it, I'm out of champions to throw into the arena. So always have something else going on to like, don't make the grind your main focus. I would also say that this one is more preference, but I would also say that choosing the easiest team and ignoring synergies is the way to go when it comes to grinding. People will disagree, and that's fine. It's your preference. You do get more points per fight throwing in synergy champions and picking the most difficult team there, but I'd rather just get through the fights as fast as I possibly can and move on. You get like points per second is faster picking the easiest team and avoiding synergies. But like, you also run out of champions to use quicker, so it's debatable either way of which is going to be better. But personally, I'd rather just get through my champions and move on, do something else with my time, and just get in like one extra round or something like that. Don Hood sent in over $2. Thank you very much, man. Hawk, OG Daredevil to rank 5, or wait for Gwenpool for Arena? Don, that's a tough one, man. All three of those champions are good champions for sure. It kind of depends on what you're currently needing. It really depends on what you're needing at the moment. They all have the pros and cons, of course. Like, Hawkeye, he's got that power burn. If you need a power draining champion, then... Actually, no. Okay, let's take Hawkeye off the table, because Hawkeye, as good as he is, you can still use his power drain effectively at rank 4. So let's take Hawkeye off the table. You can still use him just well enough at rank 4. I mean, the same can kind of be said for the other two, but less so. I would probably say OG Daredevil is going to be a better fit for most areas of the game. Like, Gwenpool, her damage is insane, one of the hardest hitters around, and she does have some utility to her. But I would say the utility is not quite as strong as OG Daredevil's. It's up to you though. Like, between those two, if you really like Gwenpool, then it wouldn't be wrong to take her up. But personally, out of those three, I would probably go with OG Daredevil. He's got to be awakened though. Definitely has to be awakened. That's probably who I'd go with. Big Balls sending over $10. Big Balls with a $10 donation. Dude, thank you very much, man. When the F are we going to get compensation for the bugs in gameplay? They keep saying they don't want to talk about comp until bugs are fixed. Updates come, and they never mention compensation. I thought that's what this whole month was. The Summoner Appreciation thing. I agree that it's not compensation in the way of Alliance, Potions, and Revives, which is what I'm hoping that we're going to get out of the calendar at week 4. Because that's really the only thing missing. Is I feel like this other stuff that we got isn't really necessary. It's nice, but it's not really necessary. Just a couple of Alliance revives and potions would have really done the job, in my opinion. But if they give some of that stuff in the calendar at you know, the 4th week of the Summon Appreciation event, then I'll be happy. But yeah, I think that's the plan. All right, but Big Balls is getting the big D. Let me go ahead and update this real quick here. I'm curious to see what next week is going to bring too, because they didn't tell us about the signature stone thing out of the expert proving grounds. So maybe there's something extra next week that we don't know about either. OG Daredevil needs to be high sig level to be effective. Mine was a level 40 for a very long time and failed a lot of unblockable special 1. He's OP at 99. Oh, I just scrolled up and Don, yours is at sig 90. Okay, so yeah, you should be good. Just try to feed him a few signature stones to take him to 99, and yeah, I would say OG Daredevil. BJ, I would love to get some rank down tickets. See, I don't like rank down tickets. I really don't like rank down tickets. I know a lot of people like rank down tickets. A lot of people are asking for them and stuff like that, but I don't think they're good for the game. I really don't want to see rank down tickets unless they do something like they did with 12.0 and you know, nerf some champions and stuff like that. Then I think it's definitely a good thing adding rank down tickets. But otherwise, I think they hurt the game in the long run. This Summon Appreciation month/week is terrible. Why do we have to wait to get anything useful? I don't think it's terrible, man. I disagree with you there. Like, it's less encouraging when you break it down per day. Yeah, exactly, DJ Ray Ray. So, the thing is, like I said, man, I would still want to see some Alliance revives and potions, and I think that we should have gotten some by now. I think you're right that I don't think we should have had to wait. They should have just sent a few out. Hey, the game's playing like crap. I mean, at the moment, the game is playing, for me, perfect. I got no issues. Like, there's a couple of little minor stuff here and there, but yeah, right now I think it's fine. But anyway, when we did have like the evade bug issue and login issues and stuff like that, then yeah, seeing a little care package would have been great. What was I gonna say though? Because we had the same thought at the same time. Read last. Alright, Discharge, I'll get to that in just a sec. But in terms of what they're actually giving us, like, the 20% battle chip thing, if you're an arena grinder, you're going to make so much extra units off of that. You're going to make so many extra units off that. The free Alliance Quest week, or reduced cost if you're playing map 6, same thing. You're going to save yourself a lot of units that way. A lot of other resources. A lot of the stuff is like better than it may seem, just because it's spread out. Almost all the Summon Appreciation stuff are things we have to work for, but compensation should be stuff that they just give to us because they effed up. That's true, Aaron. Yeah, that's true. Like I said, it all comes down to that calendar at the end for me. If we see some, you know, a couple of revives and potions in there, I'll be happy. If not, then kind of a letdown. Alright, Dysentery Joe, though. Your last comment was, I don't think they'll do rank down tickets again unless they completely nerf/rework high-level champs. Yeah, pretty much, Dysentery Joe. Yeah, I don't know. For me personally, it's I like getting the big D. Well, there you go, big balls. That's kind of funny, man. The big D is big balls. Wow. But yeah, for me, like, I guess that's the thing. Is if you're an arena grinder, then it doesn't really matter. You're kind of getting your compensation that way. If you're not an arena grinder, then you're not. Which is why I don't think it should be done this way if this was all they're planning on doing. But we might as well wait and see, man. We're almost there to the 4th week calendar. We'll see what's in it. We'll see what's going on. finally added Reed BG's mind to my skill tree. Congratulations there, Dysentery Joe. Brian, it'd be cool if they remove the daily loyalty limit for a week. Oh, no, that would not be cool, man. I mean, sure, if they wanted to do that, but here's the thing. My alliance, oh, it's only at 347 right now. That's not too bad, but you could easily see that at any given point of the day, being above 600 helps. And sometimes it goes higher than that. Sometimes it goes up 600, 700, 800 helps. The amount of loyalty that I would get for that would be insane. You're against free masteries, right? Wish they would keep it free. Don't think there's any disadvantage in it. No, see, DJ Rere, I don't like that either. Because the thing is, you could just switch your masteries 1,000 times a day, and it kind of takes away some of the choice. Because you could just set your masteries up for the perfect setup every single time. Takes away that choice. Not only that, but it's painful after a while. Switching your masteries so frequently. Like, imagine switching your masteries for every single fight in Alliance War. Imagine using a potion and picking, like, dropping any masteries that increase your health percentage by any amount, because if you use the potion before you get those masteries, then you'll heal for a little bit more. The reverse is true for when you use a revive and use a 20% or 40% revive. You want to pick up all of those health boosts. Like, it would force you to play the game in such a way that would be so unenjoyable. That, or you're missing out. If you don't want to do that, then you'd be missing out. What I am for, though, is if they had some kind of mastery setups that you can kind of save. And let's say you have like 2 different mastery setups, and you can just swap between them for like a greatly reduced cost or something like that. Like, let's say you had 2 different saved mastery setups, and it only cost like 10 units to swap between them or something. Because even that, I wouldn't want to be free, because then that kind of takes away the advantage that you have for using the suicide masteries. Because I'm guessing that's what most people would have as their second setup, is the suicide masteries to play arena. And it, it takes away some of that advantage that you have. Some of the sacrifice that you're doing by using the suicide masteries everywhere. But I would like to see something like that. Presets would be fine. Like to see dual talents in WoW. Yeah, exactly, David. Just like the dual talents in WoW. Yeah, I think that'd be fine. Here's the other thing too, though. I mean, they could do free masteries. Maybe this would work. Maybe this wouldn't work. I was gonna say they could do free masteries if your champion's locked in. So let's say you're doing Labyrinth of Legends and your masteries, they lock into place so that you can't just change them for every fight. So if you wanted to have a certain mastery setup for magic, for example, with those masteries in the utility tree, or having collar tech, then you have to go in with that stuff ahead of time because they'll be locked in. You can't just like change it for that one fight or something. I don't know. I'm a big fan of like having your mastery choices actually matter, and if the masteries are completely free, then your choices matter a lot less because you can just tailor it to that exact fight instead of trying to cover a wider range of fights and knowing that, like, for certain fights, you're making a little bit of a sacrifice here. You can sacrifice not picking up collar tech because for the other 15 fights that you're doing in Labyrinth, it's not going to matter, kind of thing, you know? But presets would be cool. And being able to kind of swap around them, I think that would be good. Whoa, Brian, I just got 5 out of 5 collar tech, and I want to be able to take it off for War Machine and Maestro. Wait, you want to take it off for War Machine? I feel like you'd want to have it on for that, right? You're saying to, like, push him to his L2? Maybe, I guess. Someone in the forums came up with a cool idea of having dummy points you could use to plug into certain masteries that didn't count, so you could use your real points the way you want. You mean like for the prerequisites? If that's what you're talking about, then I don't like that idea either. The prerequisites are part of it also. For example, Assassin, you know, is a great mastery, and the first 2 points leading up to it can be useless if you're not using a bleed champion and if you're not fighting a healing champion. But you have to make that sacrifice if you want to get Assassin. Why are Americans so arrogant? You talking about me? Not sure what I said that was arrogant, but sure. Are you actually going for Punisher? No, I'm just picking up some milestones here, Clinton. I have to stay on top of the unit grind from all the milestones and stuff like that. Basically, I'm going to be dumping like 3,500 units today, and that's going to drop me down to like next to nothing. And I want to unlock every single mastery, so it's not just the you know, the point. Oh, I'm actually out of champions after this round. Okay, cool. It's not just this mastery that I need to like cover the cost of. I want to pick up every single mastery. This way I can accurately give information on whether the stuff is worth it or not. But if you didn't have to remove everything but one at a time, so that you only want to remove 3 points, you can remove 3 points instead of resetting the entire mastery tree. That would be nice. That would definitely be nice, but I'm not sure how they can do it in a... I'm not sure how they can do it in an elegant way. Basically, what I mean by that is like, how would they do it and keep the UI for it simple? Because what you're saying, it would be really nice. Because there are times where, yeah, I don't want to have to change around the entire mastery tree. I just want to take out 3 points and put them somewhere else. And it'd be nice to have that feature, but I'm not sure they can do it in such a way that wouldn't like mess up the UI a little bit. I mean, we don't really have like a right click. You know, if this was a mouse, if we're using like a keyboard and mouse, we can you know, like right click to take away a point or something. It's actually something I thought about. Oh, never mind. Let me not go that far. But yeah, I don't know how they would. I don't know how they would do it. Guys, keep the like racist or generalizations about yeah, like keep that stuff out of here. Like Morocco African, that's not something cool to say, man. Not you, bro, but in general, yeah, you're just generalizing the entire population. Don't be like that, man. And nobody else start arguments or whatever, stuff like that. You're just gonna get timed out or eventually banned. We're just here to play a video game, man. That's all we're looking to do. At least that's all I'm looking to do is have some fun, play a video game. There's no reason to bring that kind of talk in here. They can allow you to clear all of a specific mastery and then redistribute. Clearing every mastery is a drag. It should be in singles. Like I said, I would be all for that. If they could figure out a clean way to do that, then I'd be all for it. It's just, I'm saying, like, I don't know how they would do it is the thing. Long press on a mastery to select it. But see, like, you have to, like, so people have been playing the game for a long time. They would be able to figure stuff out like that. But Kabam also has to think about, like, new players. And like, that might be confusing if someone has to just, like, kind of long press on here to take away a point. Like, they can add, like, a little description on here, but even that, like, messes it up a little bit. Like, it's just nice and clean having a button that you could just say recover and then put the points in however you'd like. Like, it's not a terrible thing. It'd be an improvement if they can figure out a clean way to you know, to make it a little bit better, but At the same time, uh, I don't think it necessarily needs to be changed. Is what I'm saying. I'm on the fence on buying 2 carbonated cores to max out recoil. I think the extra damage would help for day 4 and 5 of map 6, since no recoil damage when using SP3. DJ Ray Ray, I mean, that is a bug though, man, so just keep that in mind. They are going to fix it. They definitely are going to fix it, so they fixed it in the past, and I think they already acknowledged that it's a bug again. I'm not sure though. What I'm thinking about doing is to test out, even if you have a totally clear mastery page, then there was a drop menu, so you could select 1, 2, 3. Yes, that would be really cool if they had like a little, so if you wanted to put 5 points into deep wounds, you can just like select all 5 points instantly. But even then, it becomes a little bit hard to do. Like to keep it clean. Alright, anyway, what I wanted to do, what I'm thinking about unlocking is Suture, actually. I have these carbonadium cores. I want to unlock every mastery anyway. I don't think this is something that I'm going to be dumping points into very much at all going forward, but it would be nice to test it out. There's a couple of unique situations where it'd be cool to actually test it out. That, or I'm thinking about unlocking Unfazed. It'd be the only offensive mastery that I don't have unlocked 100%. Well, never mind, I guess recoil also. But yeah, I can unlock Unfazed, I could test it out. I hear it's a very bad mastery, and it doesn't look like a good mastery. So I definitely take people's word for it that it's a bad mastery. But there's also no YouTube content around it as far as I know. Like, maybe there's some videos out there, but you know, if I made a video, it can help some people avoid a bad decision kind of thing. You know? Actually, Wolverine will Beast benefit from max out recoil, since he can recover his health back. BGN phase is horrible and completely pointless. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Graphic Sync. But if I want to give people the most complete information possible, because alright, here's the thing: some people will pick up masteries that are bad and try to kind of justify why they're good because there's no proof otherwise. And I don't know if that's the case with Unfazed. Maybe there is some kind of justifiable proof as to why it's good. For example, like pure skill. Right now, it just like it's useless. Like the last couple of ranks are useless. Like Kabam has acknowledged it, kind of thing, right? But there are some people that are still going in with maxed out pure skill. Whereas if they had some proof, maybe they could say, oh, okay, you know what? I only need like 2 points in it. After that, it becomes useless, or whatever the cutoff of it actually is, whatever the breakdown of it is. There's a couple of other things that I'll be testing out to figure out how useful or useless they actually are. But yeah. Alright. What time is it? I should probably get to work on some other stuff here, guys. I think I'm going to fire open some crystals here. Is the battleship increase next week? Quixote, yes, it is. The Real Deal sent in over $5. Thank you, man. Here to support Brian. Keep it up, bud. Thank you very much, man. I almost feel bad that I'm ending the stream now. I hope you were able to catch more of the stream than just come in here and send that $5. Either way, I really appreciate it. But yeah, I think I am just gonna pop open some crystals and get to work on some stuff, guys. I'm gonna make a video real quick after this, and then I'm going to get back to work on the website a bit. But yeah, definitely appreciate it. Thank you very much. The Real Deal. Brian, since you love your Excel so much, would you accept a free lifetime subscription to Office 365 E3? It's a full package. to no address slash email needed. I mean, I would accept it. Yeah, What do you mean no subscription? No, like I actually have like 3 or 4 years of Office 365 at the moment. But no address slash email needed. I'm not sure. How does that work? Because don't you need to be like logged in there or whatever? Don't you need to have like some kind of subscription for it now? For it to be like updated? All right, let me start popping up in crystals as I get back to chat here. As a Microsoft employee, we get the business subscription for free to give to friends slash family. Oh, you work for Microsoft. Cool, dude. That's awesome. I mean, sure. That will help me out in the long run, yeah. That could save me some money down the road for sure. Email, I can simply just generate one for you so you don't have to give out your private one. Do you have Twitter? Is there a way you can message me on Twitter? And then I can, and then we could set it up there? Or actually, like, alright. I don't usually talk online, and I usually, to be perfectly honest, guys, I really just, like, I ignore line messages. So it's not worth messaging me online, but I can okay, put the details over to okay, alright, if you want to do that. I was gonna say you could also hit me up online for a special case like this. But yeah, I would appreciate that, man. That would definitely save me some in the long run. Alright. I'm not getting any units out of these unless I missed it. Whoops, I didn't even mean to press it there. Brian, I am on Twitter. Would love to chat and help support you. I'm the real deal MCOC. See, I'm not sure exactly what you mean by support me, though. Like, you're supporting me just by being in here, which I appreciate. But yeah, what exactly... Like, hit me up on Twitter. Let me know what exactly you're talking about. BG, read my messages 2 spots back. Alright, iMac. BG, a Nigerian prince just called me. You won the North African lottery. All you gotta do is cash a check for him. Is that it? Nice. BG, just wanted to know roughly how much points you get in featured 4-star with your roster in Run 1. Actually, you'll find out later tonight, because I'm not even sure myself, but you'll find out later tonight. I'll be doing a little bit of a gauntlet tonight, guys, if you missed it when I said it earlier. Tonight, I'm going to be streaming a little bit earlier than my normal time. I'm not going to go to the end of my normal time either. No, I went away from that 4-star. What was I going to say, though? So, yeah, I'm going to be doing a little bit of a gauntlet, a little speed gauntlet, trying to get through areas of the game. Part of it is going to be Arena, which we can go back and figure out how many points I get. It's going to be suicides versus non-suicides. Tonight is going to be the non-suicide run, and then tomorrow night I'm gonna do the exact same stuff. I'm gonna mirror exactly what I've done, except just having suicides, and I want to see the speed difference. We'll figure out the point difference that I get in Arena also as a result. It'll just be interesting to see. I don't think anyone's ever done something like this. or at least shown it. Like, we all know that suicide masteries are faster in arena and stuff like that, but I want to see exactly how much faster. And I want to see how much faster in other areas of the game as well. So yeah, that'll be going down. It'll be starting tonight. So that should be interesting. What time is this going to be? iMac, I'm not entirely sure just yet. I'm thinking I'm going to start the stream around 11 p.m. I should still be able to keep up with chat like a decent amount, but I might not be able to keep up with it as much. Like, tonight, don't ask me to scroll up. I'm not going to do it. I want these times to be as accurate as possible. Why don't you play Injustice 2? It doesn't look very fun. It doesn't look fun, and this game, I'm still having a blast in. So yeah, I don't plan on changing out the game that I play anytime soon. But in any case, guys, that's going to do it for this little daytime stream. Gonna be late for that. Don't worry about it, Dennis. I'll have all the results posted in like a separate video. I just have to do this stuff live so that people know that I didn't like fudge the records kind of deal, you know. Shouldn't be too drunk by then. All right, Dysentery Joe. Anyway, though, guys, I'll be back. I'll be back with a video in a bit here. Email that's probably important. I want to text Dork Lessons. It's roughly the time he streams now. Joel Line 2. I mean, I'm gonna try not to conflict with their streams, but sometimes it just happens, man. There's no way to avoid it. I love those guys, but sometimes there's no way to avoid it, man. But okay, I'll be back with a video somewhat soon here, guys. Maybe in an hour or two, and then for the stream later tonight. Thank you very much, everybody, for coming out, having a little daytime fun here. See you later.